So the truth will come out eventually.
Okay, yeah,
you know?
and then nobody pays the price for it.
Well,
I can't believe you're okay with this. This is 100% black magic. This is sorcery. This is Babylonian sorcery. Create fake, a fake brand. What's the word I'm looking for? Man, this is not helping me. Okay.
Shit.
Welcome to Deep Waters.
Where are you going right now?
So they crank the 5G up, and then we just all get shaken and baking microwave. I love it.
I didn't say that, you absolute moron.
There was no dinosaurs. Those were Nephilim giants from the Bible.
And Lucifer is in the Vatican?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it.
I think space is probably like just a giant liquid. Build it up, seal the wealth. When it's about to collapse, release the gays.
Are you going to get the jab?
Never. Conspiracy Social Club, aka Deep Waters.
Dude, everybody is just weird today. What a weird February so far. Gonna be honest with you, really love January. February, weird energy. Just a lot. Look at this guy. He's doing lifting. He's making me eat vegetarian snacks. This guy's over here just slamming Magic Mind. Just slamming it over there.
I didn't make you eat anything.
Because he's up all night.
No one ever makes you eat anything except for the little demon in your head that wants you to keep getting fat.
Yeah, oh, dude. I ran last night, so I feel better about myself.
Did you? I sent you guys that thing, and nobody thought it was that.
What?
That Kenyan fella running a marathon in under 2 hours.
Oh,
I laughed at the joke.
Well, the joke.
What was the joke?
The joke was me just being silly. There was the Kenyan guy with one of the cameramen at the thing, and I said, "Guess which one's going to run the marathon?" You know,
that was great. That was a great joke.
I'm the one with weird energy.
I don't have weird energy. I came
today.
in. This guy's like questioning his life. I'm talking him off a corner. You're late, yelling at your dad. You're over there powerlifting 100 pounds, act like you know something.
Luca's a Laker.
Luca's a Laker? I mean, I'm not going to say the Jews run everything, but what?
Is Rob Pelinka Jewish?
No, but Adam Silver is.
Okay. Should we start over?
No, we're in it. Anyways, guys, welcome to Conspiracy Social Club, a.k.a. Deep Waters. We're in it to win it. Last episode got too spicy for this guy.
I love that. That's really brilliant.
What?
Well, you know I have a tenuous and tumultuous relationship with the fans as it is, right? So that
why? You gave them something special.
That act right there was to further drive a wedge between me and the fans.
No way,
right?
dude. They love you.
Right? Because it wasn't too spicy for me.
Yeah.
It was objectively too spicy.
No, okay.
Yeah. No, it
okay.
was. It was.
Right.
It wasn't my call. It was God's call.
Okay, respect.
So
people.
I'm a conduit to the divine, and you are not. But we have a lot of really good stuff to get into today. Helicopter crashes.
Oh, my God.
We have USAID to talk about.
Oh, let's get into that.
We have USAID to talk about. We have Jaden Smith and his occult symbolism to talk about.
What is going on with that?
We have satanic church rituals, which are not satanic at all and actually rather beautiful and traditional, but we'll get into all of it.
Okay, I'll watch that.
SamTripoli.com.
SamTripoli.com. This weekend, Daddy is hanging, Daddy is banging. I am in Columbus, Ohio. I'm in Pottstown, PA, and I'm in Morristown, New Jersey with the Prophet Eddie Bravo. Might be one of the last tinfoil hat comedies for the year. We'll see how it goes. And then Phoenix, Arizona at the end of the month.
What are you talking about? The last of the year? It's February, bro.
I know. We might take a break we've been doing it for a while now. We might take a little break.
That's a long break. That's not very American, if you ask me.
I agree, dude.
What are you?
Well, how about you? What do you got to push?
Vichy French? My God, dude. Go to patreon.com/aka Deep Waters. And also check out Bad TV. Follow me on Instagram @Dylan P. Wren. So let's get
I started Twitter. for us. And you got anything to push? Gay cruises?
Oh, I can't push it now.
Okay, I'll respect. Respect. Is this show too spicy
This is
to push it?
I'm feeling extremely adversarial right now.
I don't know why. I'm in it.
Bro,
I'm so
I
happy.
walk down that hall. I'm getting called retarded by my father, and I see you two in the hallway just staring at me like children of the corn.
Yeah, you were late.
There's no hey, there's no high five. I was a couple minutes late. It's just ridiculous.
Couple minutes.
I'm going to war right now.
Okay.
So get ready. I'm happy.
All right.
The bell's
Well,
on
I'm
my
happy to
side.
be here. I'm like, oh, it's Monday. It's Conspiracy Social Club Day. Yay! I opened the door. The birds were chirping. Light came in. Animals were singing.
Yeah. No, I had a great morning, and then you ruined it.
Did you have to drive through immigrant riots? No. You didn't have to. You have to plow through them.
Where are they?
They're downtown, I heard.
I haven't seen any so far, but if I did,
Oh, again, here we get into like, where is it? Is it real?
No. I'm convinced that they're real. I've seen the photo evidence, and I'm here to say, if I was stopped by that horde of Mexicans, I would be very upset.
Yeah,
Just because traffic's it's too much already.
Can LA get a break, please? We just got through fires. Now we're having immigrant riots.
Sodom and Gomorrah around these parts.
It really is.
Really not.
3
okay.
days, no pornography.
How long do you think you're going to go?
My goal is to go forever. Get right with the Lord and go forever.
Quickly, how's Fortnite going?
I am frustrated. Right out the gate. I'm getting murked by people.
Yeah.
I can't even have a moment to learn the game.
Yeah.
And it's just like kill. One time I landed, a guy just shot me right there.
Yeah.
I just landed. I'm like, hey, everyone. Boom, boom, boom. Dad.
Right. It's
Why am I running from the rain? And what am I supposed to do when the rain is coming?
Listen, I've never played the game. When I see people they're pulling hammers out of nowhere and walls are just appearing magically, it's very, very intimidating.
You don't ever play Fortnite?
No.
Have you?
I actually never played either.
What?
Isn't it for like fucking gay guys?
Are you saying closeted homosexual?
Yeah, I thought it was for like little children and closeted
Fortnite's for little
homosexuals.
kids? Everyone said to play it.
No, I mean, I think it is great. I think I'm just kind of a contrarian prick, and when all my friends got really into it, I just decided, no, not doing it.
Thank you for that honesty. Thank you.
That's the honesty we look for on the show.
But when you play something like Elden Ring, you are beat down by Japanese CPU, and it doesn't have as saddening an effect, right? Because it's just this entity.
Are you allowed to run around?
Yeah. What do you mean?
I hate that I have to control the camera angle. That annoys me.
Yeah, you got to control the camera angle.
Why can't it just switch when someone shoot me?
No,
boom,
you
turn
don't-
around, go right there.
You don't want that. You want maximum control over your faculties when you're playing these games. But when you're
Why?
decimated by a Japanese computer, it has this kind of robotic impact on your soul, so you can deal with it. But when other human beings are massacring you,
Why are you
it's
fighting
just-
Japanese bots?
It's just one bot. It's the GPU CPU of the game Elden Ring, and I'm in Caelid now. Everybody wish me luck. But let's get into this helicopter thing, okay?
Okay.
You need to. Okay.
This story happened
full
over
screen
what,
this,
the
Ryan?
weekend?
Yeah, the weekend.
Well, no, it was like Thursday or Friday. Wednesday it happened.
And they kind of went into the weekend because there were more plane accidents. So this was kind of like the Chili's mozzarella dippers to the main meal.
That's a great point. This is the
weekend.
Applebee's platter right here.
Yeah. So go ahead and play this, because this is the most like, this is odd when you see this.
Well, I
you
mean,
can't help but have questions, because that little dot on the right is the helicopter.
Yeah.
And then that one that's barreling towards it, like the terrorists on 9/11, which were not Israeli.
By the way, stop. This was every Atari graphics back when I started playing. Right here.
Yeah.
This was what football looked like when you were playing football.
Mm-hmm.
One dot trying to tackle another dot.
Yeah. Those were sad days.
Those were sad days.
Were
there were no
sad
Japanese CPUs then.
I'll tell you what, though.
It was just dot on dot. What are you doing right now?
I'm pulling up a piece of correspondence I have from a pilot.
Okay, go on. Play it. Let's watch sadness. How about if you're in that other plane, you're like, what is going on?
Yeah. And then bang, the explosion.
Okay, so what's your thoughts? I have a lot of thoughts.
No, I don't have any thoughts.
You have no thoughts on this.
My thoughts are predicated on your thoughts.
Great.
Yeah.
You know, I think there's something that we're in this new age where a story is told and then instantly we find out it's not true. And it's like, why are they doing that?
Well, do we find out that it's not true, or do people just yell that it's not true?
Well, no, because it started out with like, oh, this is exactly like the Trump assassination, right? Story put out, all of a sudden there's a suspect or a victim or someone participated in it, and then the person they say did it puts out a video going, it's not me. We saw it with the Trump assassination, and now we saw it with this. So everyone's like, DEI, this is a trans pilot. Then the trans pilot is like, it's not me, you homophobic pieces of crap, right?
Right.
So it's interesting to me. There's something about this that really stinks, okay? Like really stinks to me.
Okay.
To high heaven.
Why would something like this stink to high heaven?
Because this looks like it's purposeful, and you know, in the minute this comes out, videos come out of people showing how the Black Hawk can fly itself. It's basically controls itself. Mm-hmm. And then we get into Operation Northwood, drones, all this stuff where, you know, on 9/11, the planes could be remote controlled, which fits into this whole thing about, one, they don't want you flying. Two, are we under attack? That's my opinion.
Well, this is weird. So I got this from somebody, not a pilot, but he's flown in and out of DCA at least 500.
He stayed at a Holiday Inn Express the night before.
Can I?
Go on.
He's flown in and out of DCA at least 500 times, and he says, I can tell you that the helicopter traffic is super common. ATC switching the aircraft to land 33 is super common to get more planes to take off. Helicopters don't have TCAs and just have to use their eyes to find a plane at night during turning away from where the lights are, not pointing. ATC audio, is this helping clarify the situation?
Yeah. It's basically saying this
happens all the time.
This could easily happen all the time.
Yeah. This could easily happen all the time. So,
it seems dumb to me. I'm not a man who you want to put in positions of power to make decisions. I'm a loosey-goosey kind of guy.
God, nothing would make me happier than Sam Tripoli being the head of the Department of Government Efficiency.
Okay.
Nothing.
But it seems dumb to me to be running Black Hawk simulations by an airport.
Uh-huh.
There's a lot of places you could be doing this.
Yeah.
Does it have to be right near the airport?
Right.
And by the way, right around here, I just flew in to Washington, D.C. So I almost died. I was so close to death.
What do you mean?
I was doing Tim Pool. I flew into West Virginia.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
everybody...
I flew into Washington, D.C. to go to West Virginia.
Oh, okay. So that could have been you.
That could have been me if I was on another plane at a different airport.
Holy... Thank God. That was a close call.
That was a close call, dude.
Holy smoking aces. So or can we render a decision this naturally happened and there's nothing fishy about this? Just a tragic accident?
Well, maybe. I don't know. I also think they don't want you flying. They don't want you flying.
Listen, I am not opposed to that conspiracy theory.
That just
because
all this stuff, planes breaking down, fights on the plane.
Yeah.
All this stuff is like, hey, man, do you really want to put up with this?
Right.
Stay home. It's 10 times easier.
Right. Why would you want to do
Why?
this?
Just get some binocular glasses and put it on and just pretend you're there.
Here is a video of a man in a Burger King crown yelling the N-word. Do you really want to sit next to him?
Do you really want that? Well, stay off of Frontier Airlines.
Don't fly Southwest. Okay, what's the next tab? Okay. Here we go. Okay, so you sent me this, and this is Elon quote tweeted this from, who is this guy again, Rye?
Michael Benz.
And
he's really good. He's all about studying kind of data, studying how programs, systems work, computer programs work. He's been on Rogan, I think at least once, but a couple times.
Yeah, I was going through his stuff.
This is insanity here.
He's a pretty interesting cat.
Well, I mean, like this to me.
And for those who are just listening, and we've been kind of slow rolling what we're talking about, we're about to get in pretty deep into the USAID stuff.
So forever, I have been saying to anybody that will listen that the Federal Reserve funds everything you hate. Everything you hate about the world right now is being funded through the Federal Reserve, and now we find out how that money is basically dispensed.
Well, what do you mean it's funded by the Federal Reserve?
The Federal Reserve prints all this crazy money,
gives it to the U.S.
gives it
government.
to USAID, and or gives it to the government. The government gives it to USAID, and USAID gives it to NGOs.
Right.
And then NGOs just spend it on.
Well, so I'm not trying to defend the Federal Reserve. I think they're a little fishy.
Okay.
Right. You know what I mean?
A little.
Right. But let's say you give let's say you give a crackhead $500.
Yeah.
Because he's your nephew.
Yeah.
And you have a soft spot for him. Okay. Right?
Soft spot for the soft head crackhead.
Yes. This part is still very, very smushy, right? So he goes and he buys a gun and then kills somebody.
Okay.
Would you say that the soft spotted ant funded that?
Yeah.
But that
does that mean it's her fault?
Yeah.
I think that's way super simplistic of what we're talking about here.
Oh, okay, but it's similar to like when you blame the Federal Reserve for I don't know, color revolutions in Guatemala.
I mean,
you're kind of missing a couple steps though. And I'm not defending the Federal Reserve.
You completely are defending the Federal Reserve.
No.
You completely are.
No, I'm just saying you're missing a couple lily pads there, Froggy.
No, I'm not.
No, okay.
I'm not.
All right. Agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree.
Agree to disagree.
Okay. So you don't think the Federal Reserve, through these government programs...
Well, the Federal Reserve prints a bunch of money and gives them
to the government, and the government gives it to the USAID.
The government and the big
and then USAID funds foreign militias and domestic terrorist groups to destabilize countries. How do you... Like, if you get rid of the Fed, all that goes away.
Maybe. You don't know that. You don't know that,
I don't know
man.
what's like. I don't know what's like to live in a world with no Federal Reserve.
You don't.
I don't. But I'm going, where are these trillions of dollars that we're in debt to? Where do they go? What are we spending it on?
I have pasta sauce on my shoe. It's very distracting.
What? You do. You really do. You are a violent eater. You are a violent eater. You eat hard, you eat violent, and it gets all over the place.
Nothing compares to you underneath a fluorescent light with a bunch of white guys with a black tilt in Subway restaurant. That is the hardest eating human beings
I go harder
are
to pay for
capable of.
Wig or Subway.
Okay, let's full screen this and play it. Can you crank the volume?
Disinformation has invaded online conversations on social media platforms,
100%.
posing challenges to healthy information environments and threats to democracy.
I would say so, yeah.
It bolsters authoritarians, weakens democratic voices.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Exploits and exacerbates existing social cleavages and silences
Cleavages?
opposition.
Tits?
Okay, can you pause it for a second? Right.
What is cleavages? That sounds like tits.
Can you look up the definition of it's a gap. It's just space.
Okay.
Right.
So it is tits.
So USAID in this video that they put out, they're not talking about tits.
Oh, how do you know? How do you know that some of the money at USAID isn't going to give Muslims women in the Rwanda tits?
Okay, can you just back it up because this is an important piece of literature from USAID. Okay, go ahead.
And exacerbates existing social cleavages and silences opposition. Countering.
Can you pause it for a second? How would you exacerbate tits?
I don't understand. I mean,
okay, come on,
I get exacerbated with tits all the time.
All right, go ahead.
And promoting information integrity are necessary priorities for ensuring democracy can thrive.
Oh, the Marxist fist?
Just
fisting?
Including 9 thematic sections and a comprehensive database of interventions, highlighting various approaches for advancing information integrity and strengthening societal resilience to disinformation and other harmful online campaigns.
Right.
The International Foundation for Electoral Systems,
Okay.
the International Republican Institute,
Oh, okay.
and National Democratic Institute
All right.
developed this guide with support from USAID through the Consortium for Elections and Political Process
Love it.
Strengthening.
Love it. Okay, pause it. So we've got a bipartisan body who have come up with guidelines to fight against disinformation.
Oh,
I mean, what's the
love it.
problem? I don't see the problem.
Love it. Love the disinformation war.
Uh-huh.
Were they upset when 51 intelligence agents said the Hunter Biden laptop didn't exist? It's not real, and it was propaganda. I would love to know what the bipartisan think tank's opinion on that is.
51
intelligence agents
said that the Hunter Biden laptop didn't exist.
and it was Russian disinformation.
I mean, listen, they were trafficking in some pretty partisan maneuvers.
Yeah,
back
right?
then, but
So, I mean,
still-
like,
doesn't make sense. Can you
disinformation
just
is
go
a-
ahead and fact check that really quickly? Because that sounds like a Twitter
What
fact.
are you fact checking? The number? Is that what we're fact checking here? Was it 51?
Oh,
Yep, that's what you get. That was the universe. You sat on your balls.
No. It was a butthole cramp.
Oh, dude, it's butthole cramp.
Oh, do you guys ever get those?
No.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
Today's
Magic
episode is
Mind,
brought to you by
I
Magic
love it. Nah, tastes
Mind.
good.
Oh, my goodness. Christ, is this stuff delicious.
I am jacked.
Look at how calm we are.
I'm so jacked right now. I can't tell you. I'm so ready to rock.
Dude, I have draconic powers right now. I feel like going and destroying bums right now. And you can feel that way too at magicmind.com.
You want to go right the wrongs in your neighborhood? Magic Mind.
Yeah. Be clear of mind. See them as
Zen.
the parasite they are on our society.
Yeah.
And go and take them out at magicmind.com/AK
Magic Mind, dude. If you're going to go bum fight and you want to be ranked in the world, you want to be top 5 in bumfights.com, Magic Mind.
And this is a real promotion, right? There are no buying people to play the game for you. You have to go out and fight the bums yourself.
You have to go fight.
And you can only do that with the nootropics that are offered to you in Magic Mind.
Magic
okay?
Mind.
All joking aside,
All
if you have a
joking
paper
aside.
you need to study for, if you have a life you want to get more well
If
balanced,
you need to make more love to your lady.
if you need to make your life more whole,
Yes.
which encompasses your
Or
love
make
making
it all
as
about the
well.
whole.
If you want to synchronize your spirit.
Yes.
Okay. Elevate your chakras. You can do it at magicmind.com/deepwaters. Use code deepwaters at checkout to get 20% off one-time buy or 48% off a subscription.
Whoa, Magic Mind. Where winners are winning all the
All
time.
the time, okay?
All the
Chaga,
time.
matcha, lines,
If
all
you
of
hate
the stuff.
bums, you'll love Magic Mind.
Are you feeling undernourished? Then start taking Magic Mind. We take it all the time. We feel great and powerful, and we want you to do it too.
Luca, I'll get you some free Magic Mind to drop some LBs because you're a fat ass.
Exactly. Go to magicmind.com/deepwaters.
You got to do number 2?
No. It's just a cramp. I think it's what keeps me so strong down there.
How many intelligence agents said the Hunter laptop was disinformation or was Russian propaganda?
Yeah. Give it a Yandex. And today we're not sponsored by Venice AI, so it's okay. It's been 2 years since 51 intelligence agents interfered with an election.
And by the way, all of their...
So it wasn't agencies, it was just agents.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, I thought you said agencies.
No, I said agents.
Oh, well, wait. You said that in response to what?
To the notion, I love this new guy.
What?
I love this new guy.
What's
he gets
the new
one
guy?
butt cramp and suddenly he's like, explain to me like I'm a 6-year-old. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically what it is so you have this bipartisan group that's so
Right.
worried
Right.
about missing disinformation.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what their comment on that is.
Yeah.
Are they working really hard to silence rogue intelligence agents?
Well, I would hope so.
But do you think so?
I would certainly hope so.
But do you think so?
No, but it seems as though their scope of work pertains to online misinformation.
But
so maybe they have
by
an
going
opinion
and writing a letter saying that it's misinformation, then presenting that letter everywhere online. Isn't that online
listen,
misinformation?
I'm not trying.
Who is this squirrely guy over here? I like this guy, squirrely.
No, I'm not trying to defend these guys
You
at all.
totally are defending
I
those
think
guys.
what they did was wrong.
Okay. Is this a new style you're working on? What are you grabbing that bell for? You have no right to ring that bell.
Well, you said 51 agencies.
No, I said agents. Sit it back down.
We'll have to check
hand
the
it
tape.
to me. Hand it to me.
I'm not going to hand it to you.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I'm not going to hand it to you.
I'm the one who
got it right there in the middle.
Put it where. Okay.
It's not a.
Put it where Daddy can get it quicker. The guy who always wins. Bang.
No, that was a strong argument you made there. I do think you won that one.
Thank you.
Okay, so
the question is, when they say it's a threat to democracy, what they're saying it's a threat to the establishment's grift. They're griffing.
Yeah.
They use the Federal Reserve to fund everything that you hate: war, drug, human trafficking, you name it. It's all funded.
I hate human trafficking.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, I wouldn't doubt if you found a way that through back channels, the USAID funds cartels.
Okay.
I mean, you guys remember when Barack Obama, aka Chocolate Jesus, got busted sending guns to the cartel? He's
I mean,
here now.
One of the coolest.
We were just trying to watch where they were going. That's what we're doing.
One of the coolest names of a covert operation ever.
Fast and Furious.
There's
been some really great ones. Operation Northwood.
That's good. Yeah.
I mean, listen,
they have a knack for naming. Those things,
and they don't run out names. The UFC got to like 100 names. They're like, oh, dude, we're running out of names.
Just call it 306.
Yes. CIA is like, we never run out of names.
Mockingbird, Northwoods. I mean, they're really, really good at it.
Yeah, pretty soon it's going to get nuts. It's going to be like band names where you're like, what does that name mean? You're like, well, that's all that's left.
Operation Traveling Wilburys. What the fuck is that? Okay, so Elon retweets this. And that guy put this out. Can you zoom in on his tweet really quick, Rye? So USAID,
this is insane.
USAID put this video out.
Yes.
Which is weird because USAID is essentially a global PSYOP branch of the CIA or the military-industrial complex.
Okay.
So why would they be putting out a video about countering disinformation in America?
Because everybody is coming at them right now.
Yeah, well, it's still weird. Like,
did you get that coffee from the autistic Starbucks over here?
No.
Okay. There's different Starbucks in LA. There's the Antifa Starbucks.
Oh my God, yeah, so
right,
scary.
And they're just awful, and they never get anything right.
Yeah.
Then there's the Twink Starbucks.
Yeah, and Antifa
where it's the tiny
Starbucks
gays who are shiny.
You tell them what your name is, and then you just write colonizer. Everybody. If Ryan walks in there, he is not Ryan. It's just colonizer. That's what they shout.
You don't even get the order; they hand you drinks.
Yeah, exactly.
This is what black people have to drink forever.
Right.
They're
yeah.
allowed to enter the Starbucks.
Take this dragon fruit unsweetened passion tea. That's what my ancestors had to drink forever. Say.
Yeah, and then there's the autistic Starbucks over here, and they were doing the best they can. They got a big order. But here's what's here's the problem again with he doesn't want to talk, the Federal Reserve. They print money, they make us pay for the interest on the money, and then that money goes to be used against us, like in this, where it's talking about a global censorship program. They're censoring us on our own platforms. Our own government is using money that we have to pay interest on that's used against us.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Which should violate the First Amendment.
Yeah. Is USAID censoring us?
Oh, God, this guy.
Well, I just want. No, I'm
Read his thing. Read what he says.
Why is USAID running a global internet censorship program which pulls together hundreds of censorship NGOs into a common network, with the USAID program's express stated goal being to pressure foreign governments to pass laws and regulations to censor speech on social media?
Bang! Now, what do you have in France? What do you have in England right now? What do you have in Germany right now? Calling for censorship that will affect the United States. What they're trying to do is get these social media platforms to adhere to their laws, which would make them apply them to us.
Yeah, and the alternative is just free reign, just loosey-goosey. Everybody gets to say everything.
And you don't like that?
I don't think we're really capable of handling that responsibly.
Well,
but
I think we are.
Well, no, you're wrong about that, but I definitely don't think that USAID should be in charge.
Oh, so you're calling Mike Benz a cyber expert a liar?
No.
You're coming on here lying with spaghetti sauce on your shoes.
No, please don't make mention of it again. Your ears are all crusted up with cum again. I'm not saying that he's a liar. I'm saying
you just said that.
No, I didn't though.
Hey, they're not doing that, which goes against his own tweet, which he says, based on my extensive research
I'm not.
and history and knowledge in this area of expertise, this is what they're doing. And you're saying, hey, I eat aggressively. Food everywhere, and you're a liar, Mike Benz. That's what you're saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm sure that this is truthful, at least mostly. In which case, that. I'm not a fan of this body censoring people.
Okay,
we should have, but in theory, bipartisan committees of censorship would probably be pretty cool. I could possibly work out. Well, because we've had this conversation many times before.
Yeah, let's do it again so you lose again. Go on.
Well, it's fine. Listen. If the world stands against truth, then I stand against the world.
Okay, I like that.
So that's fine. But
we're just living in a time where there are dangerous facts that scare people, and they just don't want to discuss it. And I'm sorry, but
that's the operative word, though. Is it scare or like it scares a lot of people? And so if you look at the country like a flock of sheep, right, which is all we are, right? You don't want to scare the flock because then they'll just go all over the place and the collies can't get them into the right pens, right?
And that's what's happening. You want to lie to the sheep?
I think we'd be.
So the sheep are chill?
I think we'd be happier if we were lied to, yeah.
At the expense of people who are the victims of that lie?
It gets very, very messy. I'm not saying that it's a utopia, but if there are truth seekers out there, you will seek the truth. But we were happier when we were being lied to.
Well, we were happy when we are all being lied the same lie.
Yeah.
Right? When there wasn't the internet and we're like, man, Vietnam attacked our boat.
Right.
I guess we got to go curb stomp everyone, destroy them for generations to come.
Not a utopia at all. But I'll tell you what, Vietnam is a beautiful place now. And Americans, truth seekers, now know what a bitch Lady Bird Johnson was because of that whole thing. So the truth will come out eventually.
Okay, yeah, and then nobody pays the price for it.
Well,
I can't believe you're okay with this. This is 100% black magic. This is sorcery. This is Babylonian sorcery. Create a fake brand. What's the word I'm looking for? Man, this is not helping me, okay?
Shit.
Okay.
Yeah. No. I'm going to state it again.
No.
I'm not cool with this body.
Totally cool.
No. I'm going to state it again.
Cool.
I'm not cool with this body.
Create a fake asset, which is backed by nothing but ones and zeros, and use that to bribe the entire world to do what you want, to control them with nothing but a notion that this equals. It used to mean something. It used to be like this dollar was backed by gold, a certain amount of gold. Now it's not backed by not even oil.
No. I mean, it's horrible.
They're like, dude, the American dollar is so strong. It's backed by nothing.
No, it's crazy. I mean, money is
black magic sorcery.
Black magic sorcery is running rampant in this country right now. I mean,
So you're just bribing people. You're like, listen, Pakistan, if you don't allow cross-dressers to do karaoke, we're not going to fund you anymore.
oh my God, I thought you were wearing a Liverpool hat for a second. That was crazy.
No, dude, that's an LA hat. How do you mistake that? How's your first thought is that's Liverpool?
I don't know. It spooked me out. But yeah, no, I mean,
Let's go to real quick. Ryan checking in. How do you think the show's going right now?
I actually love it. I think it's a total mix. It's different energy than I've ever seen, and I like it.
Is it really that different?
No, I mean, you're weird today.
Really?
Yeah, you have this new style. It's almost like a rope-a-dope. Where you're just trying to get me the whale way till I get tired?
No, I was thinking
this weird sassy Queenie character you're playing right now.
No. I was thinking. I was at the Abbey last weekend.
Oh,
right. And
were you really?
Yeah.
What were you celebrating?
Just myself. And I was.
Hold on. Why were you at the Abbey? You weren't. Really
I go
at the
in
Abbey.
and I have Dylan congratulation brunches on Sunday sometimes at the Abbey.
Hold on. I'm being serious here.
I'm not.
You were not at the Abbey.
No.
Okay. All right. Because I would love to know why you're hanging out there.
Okay.
I'm sure it's fun.
I'm sure it's great.
I'm sure it's got the best food.
Why would it have the best food?
Because gays know how to cook.
That's not true.
Gays are great cooks.
Gays are okay. I was thinking about
Why
the
are
show.
you against gays cooking? Such a weird stance.
Don't you dare put that on me.
Oh my God, such a weird
don't
homophobia.
you dare
to
put
have.
that on me, dude.
Such a weird
dude, that
homophobia.
is fucked up.
Gays are great cooks.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's get to an ad break.
Okay.
I am
And we're back.
I'm not a fan
Okay.
of this specific body coming out with recommendations on how to fight disinformation.
Right.
Because of what they do.
Okay.
Which is literally, and we can keep going through the tabs. This is actually nuts. So I was looking at Mike Benz's stuff, and he's got some great stuff, including this video where he breaks down this.
He's great.
Yeah.
For some reason, he runs music behind it. It's like really weird, and I think it's because he doesn't want you to post it to YouTube. Maybe I don't know.
Oh. Well, okay. So he has this video. Maybe we won't play it in case there's something going on.
See if there's play just a second of it.
Or, chairman of the Joint Chiefs.
No.
Okay. Started from the beginning.
He's great though. I'm a huge Mike Benz fan.
And full screen it for us because he breaks down in this video. USAID put out a pamphlet or a brochure on a bunch of like straight up CIA shit. And we have it in a different tab. It's literally been published. And I'm sitting here thinking, what are you guys doing putting this shit out? I mean, this is crazy.
Right.
This is your exact playbook. Why is this on the internet? But he breaks down this West African section in this video, and it's absolutely bonkers. Go ahead, Ryan.
Everyone can look this up if you're listening right now. In 2021, the U.S. Special Forces Perspective, under Mark Milley, our chairman of the Joint Chiefs, put out an entire instruction manual for how the U.S. military can work with the State Department and our intelligence services to organize a rent-a-riot to destabilize a country in order to bring them to the negotiating table. They gave an example of a hypothetical West African country where a member of U.S. Special Forces is on a separate mission, driving down a highway, and notices a billboard for Chinese infrastructure investment into a new port in this Western African country. The unit takes note of this billboard on a highway in Western Africa with Chinese symbols on it. They do their own investigation and figure out that this is part of a real estate development project from Chinese investors that as part of that development project will have the construction of a Chinese naval port in this
pause
West
it.
African country.
So the whole section,
So crazy.
and you can go
like
to
we're just riffing this, by the way.
honestly, dude, they ideate like they're at the D&D table.
Yeah.
I mean, they come up with great names.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
come up with great hypotheticals. They're like dungeon masters, but of the fucking planet.
They hired all the writers from Law and Order season 1 that when it was really cooking with gas. Be like, just riff on some weird ass.
And they bring Ice-T in just for support.
Ice-T,
Yeah. There's 3 kind of bitches. Okay, we're trying
Chinese bitches.
Trying to take over the world, Ice. Just so Ryan, can you go to the pamphlet in another tab? No. Oh, that's a good point. We're talking about this because Trump and Elon shut it down and rolled it.
Now they're moving it into the State Department, which is not good.
Yeah, I mean, we're still going to do CIA shit.
Yeah, of course. They're like, oh, dude, what do you think? We're not going to destabilize areas?
Yeah.
Well, you don't think we're going to fund Antifa in America? Come on, we need it.
Get out of here. Okay, so go to that pamphlet, Rye. So this is the pamphlet that he's talking about. And you can just skim through
By the way, great patches. Look at those things, dude. That's straight out Fortnite. Look at that.
They're really, really good. First to observe, first to influence, first to compete.
Oh, I love it.
So this is why it's a pretty sizable issue that this body is putting out, hey, we want to help you with this information. Because in this West African hypothetical...
Bang, what a great point.
They, and I've been trying to make that point for a while, but you keep calling me just ad hominem attacks. I mean, you're saying I'm a new guy and I got a rope-a-dope, and I think you called me gay, but I've been saying
I call you gay.
No, I'm pretty sure you did. But
I called you homophobic because you don't like gay chefs.
Okay, so in this West African hypothetical, they lay out that their playbook for combating what they see as an economic impinging into their supremacy, I don't know if that's the right word, is this whole Alan Dulles PSYOP thing. So they go in, they go to unions, they go to government officials, and they stir up a narrative that would cause a riot and a revolution solely for the purpose to disrupt this Chinese port.
Bro, that is okay.
And they do it all over the planet.
They did it here, dude. Think about
I don't doubt that they did
when Hillary got hacked, right? That moment, and they go, "Hey, man, the Russians got into here and they hacked our servers," right? But they never told you to get upset about what was in the emails. It was like Russia is hacking us. Get angry.
Yeah.
And then when you go, well, what was in the emails? Dude, why are you Putin propaganda? That's totally what you're talking about. Like, destabilize them, get them mad at the enemy, to not focus on what is actually happening.
It's a classic, like, if your girl was to look through your phone and see that you're talking to another girl, and then you start gaslighting her about why are you going through your phone.
Right.
Which is crazy because my girlfriend once found my Pornhub's favorites list. And I blamed it on Russian hackers.
Thank you, Russian hackers.
They're just loving that interracial all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, those Ruskies.
Yeah. No, they were very good at the rope-a-dope back when Hillary was running.
But you understand what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Does that not make sense to you?
No.
How you stir up, you basically hit the beehive to get them mad at this person that didn't do anything, to destabilize and not focus on the fact that you're destabilizing.
Yeah, well,
okay, so your problem with that analogy was you think the Russians hacked. That's why you have the problem
I'm just saying if the Russians did hack.
But they didn't, and it came out that they didn't.
Who hacked it?
There was never a hack.
There was never a hack.
Yeah, Seth Rich pulled the info. There was never a hack. It was proven over and over again.
Well, there had to have been a hack because Hillary Clinton wouldn't want her emails out, right?
No. Seth Rich, who worked for the DNC, pulled the data. He worked there. He didn't hack it. He was in charge of
so he was like a Clinton whistleblower?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he died. He's not here anymore. Add that to the list.
He is not. He is not. Now it's ringing a bell.
Okay, go on with what you're talking about.
So basically, well, if the Russians did hack her.
Yeah, they didn't.
But if they did.
Okay.
It would be a little bit different. But you're exactly right because they didn't.
Yeah.
It was Seth Rich, who's not with us anymore.
Yeah, he's not with us anymore. Who is this guy?
So
Who is this
I really don't think I'm that. I think I'm just Dill.
Weird Dill. That's what I'm going to call you.
Dude.
Weird Dill.
Dude, what the hell, man?
I have a Weird Dill day.
So
it's a Weird Dill day.
Here's the question, though. And I think you're a little naive for thinking that should we just not do any of this? If we're at war with China.
Are we at war with China?
We're in a Cold War with China.
Okay, why?
Because we're both fucking psychopathic, power-hungry, lustful nations.
Okay.
Right?
Listen, this is, this instance, in this scenario about an African country that we might want to be able to control where the resources go, even though it's their country and they should be able to do whatever they want.
Right.
Because I believe in sovereignty. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Not this guy. Not this guy over here.
I believe in sovereignty.
It's like, okay, sovereignty sounds great, but in the real world, give me those natural resources. That's what you're doing over here. That's what you're doing.
Put your fucking lobster hands away and stop pointing them at me. It's like really fucking pissing me off.
So in idealistic world,
yeah,
they should be able to control their own interests. But when I get into, let's say, not a foreign country, but let's say these NGOs are funding, let's say, Antifa or BLM to cause chaos in the country.
Ooh, but you went away from it though, real quick, right? So we're talking about that, like West African hypothetical, though,
right? And I said, idealistically, okay. West Africa, this hypothetical African country, should be able to control where their natural resources, who they want to work with.
Right, but we don't live there in Narnia, right? So
what?
We don't live in Narnia.
You're a weird one, dog. You're the weird. I never met anyone who's like, oh, but we should live and we should, because in a weird way you're progressive in a weird way, but in some ways you're also like, yeah, war. It's like the weirdest thing.
No,
100%.
No. I'm not.
How are you kumbaya in some ways, and then you're like curb stomp them in other ways?
I'm not. Yeah, war. Unless it's necessary. And I'm not nay gay chefs. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So I'll not have you graft those things onto me. All I'm doing is asking questions. Let's have a discussion about, is this really that insane? And how necessary is this?
I'm sorry, dude.
In a world of realpolitik, how necessary is this?
I've had real conversations with friends of mine. Pasa Jardula. He's a great reporter.
Great guy, yeah.
Okay. You may not know him, but
no, I know him. His name's Pasta,
and he's a really great reporter. And he's talked to me before about what Latin American Marxism is the people versus the government that's completely captured by U.S. corporations. Okay. So I have no problems with a West African country wanting to control their natural resources. And I don't think we should be the ones controlling them. I'm sorry. I don't. We should work with them, and we should work. We should be spending money on buying the natural resource from them and not paying to have destabilizers go in there and destabilize the country.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're like, running in an idealistic world. Oh, but this is real world, real stuff. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. It's just unbelievable.
No. It's
like this weird thing you have, man. It's like a really weird thing. Like you hate Republicans and you hate like conservatives, but you love war. It's like the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Like you hate Republicans, you hate the GOP, but you love war, which is like the GOP's whole thing is like wage war with everybody you can. Raise the military-industrial complex's budget as much as possible. It's like, what is the mental gymnastics you are doing right now?
Yeah.
Do you stretch before you come to the show?
What was the first thing you said I hated? I hate the GOP.
You hate Republicans.
No, I don't hate Republicans.
What are you talking about?
Hey, the big game is this weekend.
Big games.
Yeah.
How'd this happen? Big games.
I can't even see the copy. I'm so excited.
Dude, I'm blind with excitement.
Oh my gosh.
Oh snaps. That's right, dude. Big game, big action. Last football game of the season. You got to get in it to win it.
Yeah. And everyone knows that there's going to be a winner. So, who do you think is going to be the winner?
I'm going with Philadelphia. I'd rage against the machine.
That's smart. That's really, really smart.
No, it's not smart. But just for humanity's sake.
Yeah.
For all that's right in the world.
I got to tell you, I'm not watching it. I don't want to watch it.
I respect that. If you don't watch it, I'll respect that.
I am not going to participate in this charade, but I'll tell you what I am going to do.
Make some bets.
I'm going to bet on it.
Going to get in on it, and the only place to do that is the one and only, the king of all kings, DraftKings. That's right. DraftKings is where you go for the big game.
Yeah, the big game is here. Scoring touchdowns is key to hoisting the Vince Lombardi Trophy. Okay, you can't do it.
You can't do it.
You can't hoist it if you don't score touchdowns.
Let's go.
You have a shot to score big by betting on the touchdowns that happen in the Super Bowl at DraftKings Sportsbook, the number one place to bet touchdowns. New DraftKings customers can bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly.
Go for it.
Okay. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code CSC. That's code CSC for new customers to get $200 in bonus bets instantly when you bet just $5
$5
only at DraftKings Sportsbook.
The crowd is yours. Yours. What are you talking about? You hate the GOP. You talk about it all the time.
No, I wouldn't say I hate. I wouldn't say I hate.
Hey, you dislike?
Well,
you're annoyed by that.
Well, I dislike both parties greatly. I'm much more concerned about the Democratic Party, who is now elected a new DNC chair that said we're only going to take money from good billionaires. Right?
Unbelievable.
So dude. I am much more
David
disappointed.
Hogg is such a fraud. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
David Hogg, a.k.a. Adam Lanza. What? Go.
No. Look, I'm not for war, but I'm just more of a. I guess I'm just asking questions, and I'm more of a realist. I'm a young man. I'm still trying to figure out this kooky world we live in.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Whereas you are withered and shooting potato water all over your favorites.
Shots fired.
And you have a worldview that's crystallized, So all I'm trying to do is seek wisdom from you, man. That's it.
Okay. So you have no problems with USAID bribing the world?
It's not that I have no problems with it. I'm sure that they are rather unchecked.
Like it's
too much. Can I just keep for a second?
Okay, go on.
I have a problem with them taking away the willpower of. I mean, we've seen it all over the place. Iran and Guatemala, and oftentimes these coups are very short-sighted, and they're done at the behest of mostly private interests, right? Which is the great evil. It's not about Republicans and Democrats, right? With that being said, it's just kind of like, China, you want China to come in and they can offer lower, more competitive prices because they don't really care about the citizens of their country. So I don't know that we're ever going to be able to compete with them because their government is much more efficient than ours, and we have more civic responsibilities and civil responsibilities. So you just want it to be free for all and just let anybody sign up with the Chinese?
I think countries should have sovereignty and control their natural resources, and they should be able to do business with whoever they want.
Yeah, well, that's it's me too.
But too. What you want is
no, I
these
want that.
giant corporations
no, I want that
you have been complaining about forever.
No.
Crony capitalism. Look at this guy. Hates capitalism, but hates that an African country can have their own.
No, I don't hate that. No, I agree with you. No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
Okay.
You're right.
I don't know who this weird deal is, dude. Weird Dill.
Dude, screw you.
Weird Dill is weird today.
All right, let's take a quick culture corner break, okay? Ryan, can you go to the text and play that Instagram video I sent? It says must watch. Did you watch it?
Yes, I watched some. It drives. Yeah.
Let's just take a quick break for culture corner and piss Sam off. That's what this segment's called. Go ahead.
Like, and this poor chick who somehow has gotten out. Here we go. Yeah, I love that.
Wait, keep going. Keep playing because this is the best part. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, this is what I'm going through right now on the internet is this notion that black people can't be racist against white people. Mm-hmm. That it's impossible. And this clip is a great example of how it's just not true.
This is textbook like white racist talking to a black person and saying like, I think that you're an exception to the rule, but the thing about you is that you recognize blank, and that's what pushes you over the edge. It's like it's super weird.
It's crazy to me because you're coming from a woman, right? That AJ, is that her name?
Yeah.
Okay, she's like the best in the league right now, right?
Asia
or whatever. Can you look her up? She was like the MVP. She just had her number retired. Like, there's no part of Aja Wilson, whatever. Yeah. Just had to add a couple of those apostrophes.
Well, it's a different culture, right? Okay. So they spell
just
things differently than you do, right? So
you can't just go AJ. You gotta throw apostrophe in there.
It's a different thing,
okay?
Though, right?
So this is a woman who is, I think she was MVP this year. She's getting commercials all over the place for a league that is losing money left and right.
Yeah.
Right? Losing money. Commercials that nobody knows who she is in.
Yeah, and lots of big business endeavors losing money.
Complaining about privilege.
Yeah.
All right? Nobody does that when Tiger Woods takes over golf. No one goes, he's an anomaly. People are just like, they only like him because he's like different than everybody. Nobody says that. Everyone goes, Tiger Woods is the best golfer of all time. Look how great he is at golfing. He's probably juicing. Nobody wants to say anything about that. Juicing his gills off, putting a 500 on the rack. Nobody's like, what? And then his body just breaks down at the end. Well, he can't even walk. But who cares, right? But the point is.
Well, there were a lot of racial narratives going on in Tiger's ascendancy.
What do you mean?
Well, there were a lot of people talking about Tiger's race when he started.
One guy says about collard greens and get ran out.
Okay.
Are they going to run out Aja? Ujaja? Whatever her name is?
No, it's not Star Wars. It's the WNBA.
So, and then she goes to the other chick, like she reminds me of you, which is like, all white people are alike. If that was reverse, that chick, Plum, I think is her name.
Yeah. Kelsey
the one hot one, right, would be out of the league. Out of the league. It is a league. It is a welfare league for tall lesbians. Okay? That is the WNBA. God. You lost $45 million and you want to strike for better contracts? I mean, what are we doing here? You've lost money and you want to strike for more money.
Well, it's a very, very zen approach to athletic performance that her completely embracing her white privilege would be like the steroids that Tiger Woods took back in the day. The acknowledgement of her white privilege is a performance-enhancing drug to Asia Wilson.
I mean,
that's the reason why she's so good.
You have privilege in a league that is 90% black lesbians.
Okay.
Right? And loses money and still continues to operate for 25 years.
Right.
Think about the chaos of that.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know why everybody loves what's-her-face?
Caitlin Clark.
I don't know why. There's nothing to me that is like, wow. I don't know why. It's just, I say it. some people have Elvis energy and some people don't. And people get so mad when they just don't understand that. People just like her. I don't know why. Maybe because they remind her of their daughter. She looks a lot like their daughter.
She does look like, kind of insert my 7-year-old white
and
daughter.
And now she's coming out and like she's so tired of getting her ass beat by giant black lesbians, right? She's
right,
like,
we gotta get out of this segment pretty soon.
I got white privilege. I got white privilege. She's like, it's just white privilege. Everything's white privilege.
Yeah.
It's not the hours and hours she spends in the gym.
Well, that's the craziest part of the video is her saying because you've embraced your white privilege, that's what's allowed you to take it to the next step of athleticism.
I mean, and I think
which is just a fucking wild thing.
I think a Jaja is hot. I love a Jaja.
All right. Well,
I'd like to have kids with a Jaja.
All right, that's the end of Culture Corner. What is bounce around the tabs because you gotta get out of here. Oh, fucking time. Okay, all right.
More RSA or USAID.
No, I think we covered this.
Yeah, I'm right.
Yeah. Well. Oh.
What is this?
This is a little dicey.
Dicey.
Yeah. Maybe go to the next tab. Let's see what that next tab. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Okay. So
let's talk about this.
So Sam sent this text.
It's just such an interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, like, dude, I would go to church all the time if that was happening.
Yeah.
It's like church meets black marching band. I'm in.
Yeah, it's like what's that Stanley Kubrick movie with the
Eyes Wide Shut?
Yeah, so it's the Catholic Church meets Eyes Wide Shut. It is very, very haunting, this whole ceremony. But go ahead and play it. Okay. What do you think's going on?
I don't even
here?
know. Like, what are they celebrating?
I think Jesus.
Okay, Jesus?
Yeah.
And where are they right now? Where are they?
It's so interesting. Maybe this is an ignorant thing to say. It likely is, but pause it. How do we go from Jesus to this?
That's the question.
It's like really,
and it's like where did this fit in Jesus' message?
Yeah,
where it's like, and then once I sacrifice myself because I did not sin, I sacrifice to eat your sins. Then you all dress up like lawn gnome ninjas and sing show tunes.
Yeah.
I kind of agree, though, Sam. Like, I feel like I would maybe go to church more if church was more like this. Like, the Catholics kind of, they have the pageantry down.
Oh, no.
I just want to know why they're dressed in all black with hoodies on. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah. It's quite odd. Rye, can you look up the symbolism associated with this
Go
thing?
down, see if anyone says anything about it. Here's more of it?
Yeah. I mean,
what is it? This is a trek mentioned in the Brotherhood of the Remedy of Souls. That sounds weird.
Yeah.
Why are you covering your face?
This is literally what Elden Ring looks like. I mean, you would be mowing through like all of these guys because they would be shooting like glintstone spells at you. I'm not even kidding.
Do you just want to get a car and just drive? What would you be riding? A horse and buggy through that? What do you ride?
No, you could ride your spirit steed Torrent, or you could just hop off and just go ham with the Bloodhound's Fang.
What? What did you just say? Like you could get in what? A dog?
Well, you have a spirit stallion named Torrent.
A stallion.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what are your options? A stallion or what else?
A stallion or just walk around the lands in between.
Okay, and then you just murk everybody in a hood?
Pretty much if you're leveled correctly. I mean, hooded characters usually don't pose that big of a threat. Something like a dragon, you're not just going to mow down those things. But anyways, Rye, is this satanic or is it just Catholic?
I think it's just Catholic.
That's a fun game. Satanic or Catholic?
I'm in.
You know?
We should play that all the time.
Okay.
It's just weird to me.
It is weird.
It's just weird to me. Like, what are we doing here? Like, why are we all singing like this? Why are we all dressed in black?
It's so odd that, like, Jesus's teachings were fairly rooted in humility.
Yes,
and
love thy
we're just in a
neighbor,
tent,
love each
right?
other,
And then
love
through
your
the
neighbor
opulence,
like you love yourself.
through the opulence of religious institutional control, we get to this fucking Elden Ring party, and you're
it's
just like, what
does
is
this
going
end
on?
with butt stuff? Does it end with? Is that why you're wearing hoodies?
Yeah.
So nobody knows who's doing the butt stuff.
Yeah. But sorry if we're offending any Spanish Catholics out there.
Hey, well, that's a big demographic for the show.
I saw it in the back end the other day. Okay, can you go to the tab to the left of this? Actually, that one. Nope, the one more. Okay, so I don't want to get like too political or anything. Do you have any problems with what Elon's doing right now? Seizing data of the Treasury and all that shit.
I'm sure it's not good. I don't trust any billionaires, dude.
Yeah.
I don't trust any billionaires. When they do something I like it. When they do something I don't like, I don't like it.
It's so crazy that we've got to a point where one guy can be a magnate in automotive, aerospace, media, and then just buy himself an unelected position in the federal government. It's like so fucking crazy that we're here.
Yeah, I don't trust him as far as I can kick him.
So evidently someone doxed or found the 6 engineers working at Doge, and they're all very young. They're like 19 to 24.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And they all have kind of like, oh, you're going to be in the CIA in the future. Like they all worked at like, what's that Palantir, that Peter Thiel company?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so they're all very, very brilliant young people, but they seem like
and that's changed, right? Because like during the 80s, it was more jockish, right? Like jock,
right?
Almost Navy SEAL type feel,
right.
And now it's like progressive, Queenie.
Oh, okay. I would say nerds.
Rich nerds though, like
nerds who have bought into the capitalist nightmare that we're living in.
Or that like, I'm just going to try to get as rich and powerful as I can.
Right, exactly.
And I'm just going to bring pain and suffering to everybody that would not hook up with me in high school.
Yeah, exactly. They will all
pay. I will go to the 20th reunion and laugh at all the fat people.
Yeah. I will give them $100.
And I will hand them each a slip of paper that will let them know all the weird stuff they do on the internet.
Yeah.
And just so they know, I know.
Right. Oh, hey, Elizabeth, let me find yours.
Hey, listen, remember when I asked you out the prom, you said it laughed in my face? Oh, yeah. What is this weird thing you do on the internet?
Lizzie, good to see you. Looks like you gained a little weight. Do you have a couple of kids? Okay, so somebody found out the 6 people that were working there. Obviously, there are more than 6, but there are these 6 engineers. And Elon replied, "You have committed a crime."
I don't know. What is the crime?
I don't know.
I think it's doxing someone.
Is doxing a crime?
Yeah, doxing is a crime.
What is doxing?
Doxing is like
but okay, I'm sorry.
You know what doxing is.
Yeah, but any doxing? If I went on, I found a crypto group with a young Ryan on there, I went, oh, this is Ryan. Is that illegal?
I think only if I like press charges. I mean, I don't know. I feel like that shit happens all the time.
Yeah, we don't know the legality of doxing, but it does strike me as a little weird. This person that wants full transparency communication, it's like that's what the whole X platform is all about. Not wanting to be transparent about the people, the Lex Luthor nerds that he hired to,
100%.
To run Doge. It's a little bit hypocritical, but maybe we got to protect these people.
I don't understand what is the crime committed? If they work for a private company, why can't you talk about who's working for Elon?
Because they're not a part of a private company anymore. They're part of a government agency.
And then why can't we talk about that either?
Yeah. I don't see why. Seems like a whole bunch of mess to me.
Okay, it's only illegal if the information is used to harass, threaten, or stop.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah, that's probably.
Which seems to be it.
Yeah.
If you out somebody to let people know where they live so they can go. That's the problem, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Like what they did to that kid,
Fuentes.
Nick Fuentes. Yeah. That would be bad.
Did you guys see the Tom Brady Snoop Dogg video fighting anti-Semitism?
No.
You should look it up.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, dude. That's why you were talking about Snoop before we got going.
It's so hilarious.
Gosh, man.
Oh, there it is.
And you love Snoop.
I don't hate Snoop. I just don't. I like this weird thing where we're like, he's like a grandpa, but we're like, he's the coolest guy on the block. You're like, he's somebody's grandpa. Here we go.
I hate you because we're from different neighborhoods.
I hate you because you look different.
I hate you because I don't understand you.
I hate you because people I know hate you.
I hate you because I think you hate me.
Because I need someone to blame.
Because you talk different.
Because you act different.
Because you're just different. Man, I hate that things are so bad that we have to do a commercial about it.
Me too.
Okay.
Cashing them checks.
So weird.
It's so weird, dude. It's just so weird. It's like everybody's upset when it's on them. They don't care when it's on somebody else. And Snoop Dogg, how many anti-white people raps has he done? You know?
At least 4.
Right? At least 4.
I'd probably say it.
Right? I mean, the dude was on trial for murder. I mean, that's a lot of hate.
Yeah. There's no more hateful thing than
that is
somebody.
the number one way to hurt somebody.
I would say so, man.
Is to murder them.
Well, what makes me happy, and it's shady that Robert Kraft funded this through the Foundation to Combat Anti-Semitism, but I'm just happy that we're talking about it, that Snoop and Tom are helping us figure out the cultural hatred that is spiraling out of control in this nation. And this kind of imbues me with a lot of hope.
Oh, do you feel more hope than ever?
Yeah. I think
in the middle of the show, you thought the show was all over the place. Now at the end, you feel like it's really found its groove.
I feel like you've been bullying me today.
I don't feel like I've been bullying you. I think you've been doing this rope-a-dope kind of thing today.
All right. Well, maybe this one's too deep and we won't put it out.
Okay. Why did you put it out? Why'd you put it?
Dude, fuck you, dude. Can you go to one of the last tabs? We got to do an ad read, but I feel like we have room for one more. Just take your pick. Nope, not that.
What was that? Oh my God.
Okay.
This guy doesn't have anybody in his family and nobody in his life that will go, what are you doing? Do you love Harry Potter? Is that what this is about?
Yeah. So is there any conspiratorial kind of like Illuminati shit going on?
I mean, that
here?
could be the castle for the Mothers of Darkness. They're very dark.
Who are the Mothers of Darkness?
Oh, it's all the witches of the like elites.
Do you believe you like witches?
Yeah, like sorcerers, female sorcerers, the dark ones, the evil ones.
Oh.
Hillary's supposedly a part of it.
Oh, dude, I thought we figured out that witches weren't real.
No. We know they're real. On this show, they're real.
Oh, are they bad or are there good witches?
I don't know if there's good witches.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's only bad witches.
Hillary's a witch, huh?
What do you think?
Well, I think do
you think Hillary's been kind of like...
I think the witch trials, and if we can extend it to the accusation you just levied against Hillary Clinton, have been used for hundreds of years to kind of
demonize powerful women.
So doubt and demonize powerful, intelligent women. Yeah, that's what I'd say.
All right,
which is just sewing a new square into that very, very bloody quilt.
Okay, all right.
It's really fucked up, actually.
I mean, what is he doing?
Yeah.
Like when he did this, did he go, hey man, what do you think? I'm going to just...
I feel like we're getting better at this as a nation. Like whether it's Kanye, whether it's Elon, whether it's Jaden Smith, it's not working anymore. It's just kind of an eye roll. Like Kanye brings his
hot, stacked wife.
Okay, yeah, his hot stacked wife, and she gets naked, and
listen,
who
I don't
gives a
like
shit?
it, but she is so hot. I mean, that got my monkey DNA going. I was like, when I saw those fat cans, and I hated it because it's like we don't need that in public. But then I went,
yeah, it's hard when those, the double dragons are kind of going at one another up there.
Yeah, it was great.
You think she's hot, huh?
Yeah, she's hot. You don't think she's hot? Like, you could be like, that's not my type, but that's very attractive. She has a very symmetrical face.
I feel like I've seen her like nude against my will a few times.
Yeah.
And it
makes you sad.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm right there with you.
But she's just like, how long do I have to ride this crazy train till I get half of his shit?
She's never getting that.
Yeah, there's no way she hasn't signed every single
document he puts in front of her. He owns her parents at this point. Anyways, that's it for us. Great show. Perfect show.
I thought it was a great show.
Great show.
I came in with positive energy.
Well, you didn't. But
I did. I came in with good energy. Let's rank the energy that we came in today.
Yeah. Go ahead, Ryan.
Ryan, rank energy. Who had the best energy?
I think I had the worst energy.
Okay. So who's one?
I think.
But
if you say tie, I'm gonna flip the fuck out. I don't care if I lose, but we're not tying. So come up with an answer.
I'm going to say Sam out of guilt because I feel like I might have infected Sam with a little.
I had the best energy. I was happy to come. He shows up late. Obviously,
do you hear that?
What?
You just got a woke trophy from Ryan. You just got a participation trophy. A gay Lord Fokker 7th place rhythm. I can't talk. I get in the comments.
Dude, you are obviously having issues with your father. You brought it out to the show. You're getting called retard by your dad. It's affecting you. And you came in here with this weird rope and dope attitude.
No, Daddy heard me.
Your daddy hurt you. And you projected it onto me because your dad and I get along really well.
Oh, you guys
and we
love each other. Yeah.
You got really upset. So I won today. So it was a great
win,
show.
Sam. Get
Guys,
in the
let us know what
comments.
you like. Let us know what you don't like. What would you make better on the show? Let us know. Get in the comments. Got to be positive in the comments. We're trying to get the show rocking. YouTube obviously caps us at like 16. We've done no gains, none. I don't know.
It's crazy. And you know what I think the problem is? I think that the algorithm sees the anger in the comment section.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people in the comment section are they're ironically a lot like trans people, where they want complete conformity to their worldview. And if somebody
let me just say something on the record. Our fans are the best fans.
The best.
Okay.
But the best. But sometimes if it gets a little nasty in there, I just have a hunch that YouTube's like, well, we only want to spread peace and love.
So you guys got to get creative with how mean you are.
Mm-hmm. That's all I'm saying.
All right.
Let's just get creative with it. Love you all. Hit like, hit comment. No. Well, hit like, hit subscribe, hit comment.
So I got this text right now. Hey, Dale, it's me. Just wanted to know.
If you would entertain an offer on your home.
If you wanted to go to Little Caesars sometime and get some pizza, hey, right, nice, bye-bye.
You should absolutely go Little Caesars.
Why is Dale giving out my number?
Well, Dale.
And I would never eat Little Caesar.
Yeah, you would.
No way, dude.
No, you probably would. That's the end of the show.
Welcome to Deep Waters.
Where are you going right now?
So they crank the 5G up, and then we just all get shaken and baking microwave. I love it.
I didn't say that, you absolute moron.
There was no dinosaurs. Those were Nephilim giants from the Bible.
And Lucifer is in the Vatican?
Yes.
Oh, okay, got it.
I think space is probably like just a giant liquid. Build it up, seal the wealth. When it's about to collapse, release the gays.
Are you going to get the jab?
Never. Conspiracy Social Club, aka Deep Waters.